Shit's going down, man. I don't know what else we're gonna do, but still. Every strike is a critical hit, or easier to land critical hits. I'll stick with the ice cream blade. It looks stupider, anyway, but whatever. We can go to the Keyblade Graveyard now if we want, but as you all know, there is one last thing that I have neglected to do. One last command board we have to take a look at. And honestly, this is one of the most fun command boards in the game, i.e., the Neverland board, known as... there it is. The Skull Board. Now, the gimmick of the Neverland board is fun. First, we gotta make sure... Yep, everybody's good. Perfect.
Ready?
The gimmick of the Neverland board is the fact that when you land on the purple spaces... First off, look at these. Look at how expensive these panels are worth. It's a lot of money, but if you can get around to it, it can definitely help you. Especially if you get a Monopoly over there. But if you land on one of the purple spaces, one there, one at the bottom, and one in the right-hand corner, if you land on that, you can send your opponent to any space you want. So, if you want to sabotage them, for example, and keep them farther back, or send them to an area where they're far away from getting what they want, or more importantly, you send them to one of your supremely expensive spaces, you can essentially win the game just by landing on those spaces. So much so that I actually once played a game where I never left that bottom part of the skull where you have the little, where you have the blue checkpoint, and I kept going around and around and around, hitting that thing, and ultimately getting both of my opponents to go bankrupt. It was actually quite beautiful. And then they couldn't even go get the blue if they wanted to, because, well, I had all the panels right around that, and I had blocked essentially everything off from them.
Can't stop me.
To the point where I think almost all of the map was green at that point. But I was playing like... I wasn't playing to win, I was literally just playing because, you know, I could do whatever the heck I wanted to. High diddly-dee and all that crap. Let's get a space, I need one. I need one of these expensive spaces. It may not pan out, but whatever. And as you can see, just like Tigger, Peter Pan needs to be a pain in the arse. And he insists on using the 2 dice thing so he moves around more quickly. Which makes the game a little bit more complicated. If you ask me. But you haven't, so who knows. Captain Hook, meanwhile, is just like Gantu. He's just sort of there. He exists, and I'm willing to admit that. Alright, give me something good. Give me something good. That is not what I wanted. I wanted the bonus panel. Oh well. Fire up.
Nice.
The bonus panel that I'm right next to is another shot-lock attack called Photon Charge, which you can get in the Mirage Arena, but it's a little bit easier to get this way, so you don't have to waste your medals on that, and you can focus your medals on getting some of the stuff that is really rare in the Mirage Arena, like all the friendship commands and all that jazz. Which, by the way, I found out recently that all of the extra panel stuff that we get from, all those extra friendship panel things we get come from those rare unversed that we have to battle in each Disney World. Which is interesting, if I do say so myself. Let's see. If I go this way, I'll go there. I'll go there if I go that way. And if I go down, I can go here, or... Oh, I'll land on the red. That'll help. Let's take that. Let's do that.
Thank you.
And And then I can just go right over to the green, and then everyone will be peachy keen. Dilly dilly. And all that jazz. But no, if you want to 100% complete everything all the commands that you could possibly get in Birth by Sleep, you need to beat all those rare unversed. I don't know if I said something to the contrary earlier in this LP, and if I did, I apologize, but that's what I get for playing a game that I supposedly know really well, but I don't. Yeah, like they say in the old country, hot tuna frittata. Hot tuna frittata. And Peter is going to land on a black space, and he's going to have to pay a little bit of cash. But he's still going to end up taking the lead at some point anyway. And he can't afford the bonus panel, thank goodness. That would have worried me if he could. A lot of the spaces are worth a lot of money on this board, so you don't want to waste too much money too early. But at the same time, if you don't, you're really setting yourself up for failure. I mean, Hook's kind of got the right idea here. He went around, started getting himself a few panels, and then went to get the yellow. Alright, let's see if I can get over here. Would be smart, or it would be nice to be able to, and I did. Perfect. And, ooh, I get a free space. I'll take that.
Thank you.
Quick blitz. I could definitely use it. And naturally, Peter gets around that. And even when he paid, like, so much money, he's still in the lead. It's friggin' insane. He dropped like frickin' 500 GP just to get there, and he's... whatever. I'm not here to complain. I'm here to play. Technically, those both might be the same things to you, but I don't care.
Nice.
Alright, let's see. 830. That... I can beef that up. Ooh. Okay, I'll do it. Not happy that I'm down that much already, but you know what? This'll help. And naturally, when Peter needs it, he gets a 1, so he can get himself extra panel worth. Oh, goody. It's already starting, Hook. Peter Pan's already getting under my skin. Alright. Get me a good roll, and that is not a good roll. That is not a good roll at all. I'm so thankful he used all his things up already, because if he had another frickin' magic command, I would have went frickin' bonkers. I truthfully would have went completely frickin' bonkers. And I missed it, but all of everybody's panels go up, so that's a good thing, I think. Keyword is I think. And now they're going up a lot. Alright, come on. Come on, give me something good, give me something good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 or higher, 7 or higher, 7 or higher, 7 or higher, 7 or higher. Aces are high, and that is not high. And I have to sell a panel. Ooh, I'm gonna have to sell one of my rich ones, too. Aww. That bites. That really bites. Oh well. At least these guys are still kind of far away from getting, having reached all the checkpoints. Peter's close, but that's just because he's a bum. Alright. Give me a good roll. Give me a good roll. Good roll. Good roll. That is not a good roll! Come on! Whatever. Whatever. Do what you think you have to do, game. Hook landed on it. Now, fortunately, I'm in last place, so he probably won't move me. He'll probably end up moving Peter. And Peter's getting moved. Ooh! Not the space I would have moved him to, personally, but that is a pretty decent space to move him to, because now he has to go all around the board to get to that again. So, good on you, Hook. Honestly, I would have moved him to one of the freaking garbage spaces, but whatever. You do you, Hook. You do you, and I do me. And then we all have a Merry Christmas.
Aw, come on!
And he has to pay me a little bit of money. And unfortunately, he's going to get the prize block there in a bit. But fortunately, it seems like this game doesn't look like anybody really wants to win.
Check this out!
Alright, so get me a panel capture. Panel capture, panel capture, panel capture, panel capture. Come on. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take being shielded from attacks, or from paying for a turn. Alright. Give me a 1. Papa needs a 1. Papa needs a 1. Papa needs a 1. Not for Peter. Papa. That's me. I'm Papa. Papa and man. How about that? And thank you, Hook, for your charity. It does not go unappreciated. And 5. I don't get anything for it, but you know what? I'll take it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so I'm gonna have to wait at least a turn to get back to start. But that's not bad. Could be significantly worse. Alright, so what's the number on that? I think it's set at 6 or 8. So fortunately, I don't think he'll be able to get it, but... It's at 6, okay, yeah, he won't get the bonus. In fact, if he goes all the way around, it could help us in deciding which way we go from this point. Yeah, this is definitely a who wants to win this race contest. And that doesn't help me. Well, it helps me incrementally, it helps. And yes, we are gonna end up having to go for the red. We're gonna have to end up going for the red second, like we did last time. And Hook is running low on money. Fortunately for me, I'm not.
Thank you!
And oh my god, did I get the frickin' bonus panel? Did I get it? Yes, I did! Nice! Cool.
Yeah.
One less thing to worry about. And Peter, got a pretty decent roll there. But yeah, so many of the spaces on this board cost so much frickin' GP, it's crazy. And Hook is unfortunately in a pretty dangerous area. For him, unfortunate. For me, I don't really care. Let's see.
Thank you!
And I'm gonna have to pay Peter here. Not the end of the world, though. It is his most expensive panel, but like I said, it had to be done. He has it in a pretty optimal area, and Hook got some of his change, so there you go. Alright, so that's 12. So if I'm smart, I should go for the red next. All depends on how I roll from here. Let's go here. Let's buy up this one. Ooh, I forgot I have the Joker card. Well, at the very least, I'll know I'll have a little bit of extra stuff to work with.
You can't stop me!
And then Peter does that because he's a bum. I only have 4 spaces. Sorry, 5 spaces. I forgot about that one on the top. And Hook is starting to slide down, so I think he's not going to be really competitive in this game. But hey, I've been wrong before. Ooh, I don't want to pay Peter. Not paying Peter right now, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I can get another space, so that gives me 6. And Peter has nothing, so that's good. And Hooky. He's not gonna buy it, that's surprising. I would have bought it. I mean, granted, you're close to having to sell more spaces again, but still. It makes sense when you really think about it. Yeah, the text. Well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to text you later. I'm currently in a Let's Play. I should, like, send out, like, a formal please don't bother me text, but then people will be like, oh, well, he doesn't want to be bothered to help me. And, of course, he got 2 jokers, which means if he gets a 3rd one, he can literally get that golden fortune thing and sweep an entire zone, which would be horrible for me.